Welcome to Mihiraa's English Listening Test for Healthcare Professionals. Sample Test 7. This test has 3 parts. In each part, you'll hear several different extracts. At the start of each extract, you'll hear this sound. You'll have time to read the questions before you hear each extract, and you'll hear each extract once only. Complete your answers as you listen. At the end of the test, you'll have 2 minutes to check your answers. Part A. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, a health professional is talking to a patient. For questions 1 to 24, complete the notes with the information you hear. Now, look at the notes for Extract 1. Extract 1. Questions 1 to 12. You hear a gynecologist talking to a patient called Mihiraa. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Good morning, Mrs. Mihiraa. Please come in and have a seat.
Good morning, Dr. Lee. Thank you for seeing me so soon.
Of course, Mrs. Mihiraa. Now, you mentioned something urgent on the phone. Can you tell me what brings you in today?
I got scared, as I am in the 32nd week of pregnancy, and I've been experiencing some worrying symptoms lately. That's why I booked the appointment urgently.
Understand. Can you tell me more about these symptoms?
Well, it all started about a week ago. I've been experiencing these terrible headaches that won't seem to go away. They are throbbing, and sometimes, I even feel like I'm losing my vision for a few seconds.
I see. And Mihiraa, have you noticed any other symptoms?
Yes, actually, my hands and feet have been swollen quite a bit, especially in the mornings. And yesterday, I had this strange episode where I felt really confused and dizzy, like I was about to faint.
I see. Those are certainly concerning symptoms, Mihiraa. These symptoms could be indicative of several conditions, and some of them could potentially indicate serious complications during pregnancy. To get a clearer picture, I'll need to ask you some more questions.
Okay, please do.
Firstly, do you have any pre-existing medical conditions?
No, I've always been healthy.
Mihiraa, have you had your blood pressure checked recently?
No, not in a while. But my mom has high blood pressure, so I should probably get that done, right?
Absolutely, Mihiraa. Now, I need to ask you a few more questions about your medical history. Have you ever experienced any seizures before?
No, never.
And Mihiraa, are you taking any medications currently?
Just prenatal vitamins.
I see. Have you noticed any other changes, like increased urination or abdominal pain?
Now that you mention it, yes, I have been needing to go to the toilet more often. Occasionally, my abdomen experiences a sensation of tightness and discomfort.
And do you have any known allergies to any medications?
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
Thank you, Mihiraa. Your symptoms, coupled with your pregnancy, raise some concerns. I suspect you might have eclampsia, a severe form, with potentially life-threatening complications, for both you and the baby.
Oh, my God. That's terrible. What do we do now?
Don't worry, Mihiraa. We'll need to run some tests to confirm the diagnosis. I'll order blood tests to check your blood pressure, protein levels, and platelet count. We might also need a urine test and an ultrasound to assess the baby's well-being.
Okay, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
That's good to hear, Mihiraa. Depending on the test results, we'll discuss the best course of treatment. In the meantime, it's crucial to rest and avoid strenuous activity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee. I feel much better knowing we have a plan.
We'll get through this together, Mihiraa. I'll see you again as soon as we have the test results. In the meantime, don't hesitate to call me if you experience any worsening symptoms.
Thank you again, Dr. Lee. I'll do that.
Extract 2. Questions 13 to 24. You hear a pulmonologist talking to a patient called Mihiraa. For questions 13 to 24, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Good morning, Mihiraa. I'm Dr. Kovac-Heinberg. Please, have a seat.
Good morning, Doctor. Thank you for seeing me today.
You're welcome. Now, tell me, Mihiraa, what brings you in today?
Well, I've had a lingering cough for the past few weeks, and it's starting to worry me.
I see. How would you describe the cough itself? Mihiraa, is it dry or productive, meaning does it bring up any phlegm?
It's mostly dry, but sometimes I do cough up some blood-tinged mucus. That's what really scares me.
I understand your concern. And how does it feel when you cough?
I get these occasional dull aches in my chest, especially when I cough. And sometimes, I feel short of breath after even mild exertion.
I understand, Mihiraa. Have you experienced any other symptoms alongside the cough and blood?
Well, I've been feeling a bit run down, some fatigue.
Have you tried any remedies for the cough, Mihiraa?
I've been taking some over-the-counter cough suppressants, but they haven't made much difference. And I was worried about taking antibiotics without a proper diagnosis.
All right, Mihiraa. Let's delve into your medical history a bit. Do you have any pre-existing conditions, or have you been diagnosed with any respiratory issues before?
No, I've generally been healthy. I did have a bout of pneumonia a few years ago, but that cleared up completely.
Excellent. Do you have any known allergies to food or medications, Mihiraa?
No allergies or sensitivities that I'm aware of.
Very well. Based on your symptoms and history, I suspect we need to rule out some potential causes for the cough and the blood in your phlegm. Mihiraa, to get a clearer picture, I'd like to order some tests, including a chest X-ray and sputum culture.
Okay, that sounds good. I just want to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Absolutely, Mihiraa. Additionally, I'll recommend a complete blood count to check for any underlying infections.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'd advise you to get plenty of rest, drink fluids to keep your phlegm loose, and avoid smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke if applicable. Mihiraa, until we receive the test results and determine the precise cause, I can prescribe a bronchodilator to help ease the coughing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kovac-Heinberg. I feel much calmer knowing I'm taking the right steps.
You're welcome, Mihiraa. Please return in a week's time with the test results, or immediately, if symptoms exacerbate, and we can discuss the diagnosis and further treatment options then.
That is the end of Part A.
Thank you for watching. Please, like this video and encourage us.
Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Kindly comment your suggestions and help us do better.